Howdy everybody, welcome back to Marketing. I'm Professor Martin. We are knee deep in a video series about pricing. Pricing is one of our 4 P's of the marketing mix, and we are learning about different goals and strategies that marketers use when they're pricing their products. In our video right now, we're going to be taking a look at a few of the different strategies. In our last video, we established that prices were everywhere. And we're always dealing with prices. Prices are always changing, and even so, with that, we still have a pretty good idea of what prices are. We have notions about prices from where we've been paying them our entire life as a consumer. And we also define prices as being the amount of funds required to buy a product. So we're all familiar with prices. The big question became, how are prices determined? And that's really what we're looking at in our video series. In our last video, we talked about the goals behind pricing. In our video right now, we'll be looking at the playbook. So we're looking at pricing strategies, and you'll read about in your book different pricing tactics, which are kind of like the individual plays in that playbook. So let's get right to it and talk pricing strategies. We have 3 main ones that we're looking at. We have price skimming, market penetration, and competitive pricing. And we're going to break these down one by one and give you some examples. In price skimming, we're intentionally setting a relatively high price. We're skimming the cream off the top. We're trying to target that top percent of the market and their willingness to pay more than maybe the average consumer. And we already kind of heard of that in our last video when we talked about prestige pricing. Price skimming is a playbook for prestige pricing. We're trying to set a high price. And we talked about why you'd want to do that. Well, we want to obviously make a higher profit, but we also want to kind of have our products and services to have a little quality aura to them. A high quality. They're prestigious. People are willing to pay more. And they oftentimes show off their willingness to pay more, and they carry those products around and they show the brand names, make sure everybody knows that they have the money to buy the very best in the market. And then we have market penetration. In market penetration, we are undercutting our competition to stimulate demand. And we saw that before, didn't we? When we talked about the objectives, we learned about sales and volume pricing, where we're trying to undercut our competitors to drive sales value and get market share. And finally, we have competitive pricing, where we're really not wanting to have prices as the main competitive variable. We don't want people to focus on prices as much as the other aspects of what we do: quality service, high quality products. So maybe we'll match prices and then focus on other ways to differentiate our offerings. Price skimming, market penetration, competitive pricing. Let's look at a few examples. We talk about price skimming, trying to skim the cream off the top there. An example of prestige pricing. I like to think of the old Tesla. Not really the old Tesla, the new Tesla, because there's not a lot of old Teslas out there. They haven't been around that long. But when they started selling Teslas, they opted for a price skimming approach. They were trying to skim the top of that market. Your base Teslas usually start at $60,000, $70,000, whereas that base Kia, you can get in the door for $15,000. Now, obviously, different types of vehicles, apples and oranges, talking about a gas-powered and electric vehicle and maybe the technology involved. But when they came out, Elon Musk had no interest in trying to target those lower price parts of the market. He was going to skim the market, price it as high as possible, make it a prestigious product. And then, when people buy that Tesla, obviously they're spending a lot of money, and they probably get a little bit of satisfaction in knowing that they're driving something that cost a premium price and shows off their willingness to do their part to save the environment, right? So price skimming, setting a high price and just getting that top part of the market there. Market penetration, we are undercutting the market, trying to raise our sales volume to get people in the door. And a great example, if you've ever gotten a good deal on a cell phone plan or maybe a cable TV package, Direct TV, Dish TV, Comcast, whatever, they usually give you a really great deal up front, don't they? A little example there in the photo, you can see Direct TV. If you sign up, we'll give you a $400 gift card, low prices for 2 years, and free premium channels. Market penetration, they're trying to get people in the door. Of course, what happens after that time period is up? They jack the price up, don't they? So frustrating as a customer to be a good customer to DirecTV for years, and then they jack up the price and all the newbies get the good deals, right? That's a market penetration strategy. They're trying to lower prices, get people in the door. If you're using coupons, that's another market penetration strategy. Lower those prices, get people in the door, that kind of thing. Then finally, competitive pricing. We're trying to shy away from using prices as a competitive tactic. We're trying to just maybe match other people's prices and focusing on other aspects of our value proposition, like product quality and convenience. And so you see a lot of retailers, Kroger, Best Buy, Walmart, Amazon, they'll match other people's prices. They'll be competitive. In fact, in the early days of the internet, you could shop around a little bit and click around and find the best price. Nowadays, if you look online at Target, Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy, the prices are all the same. Competitive pricing. They actually have bots that will troll the internet and look for prices. And when one competitor lowers their price, automatically the prices for the other company will lower as well. And so if you ever wonder, man, it seems like everybody's charging the exact same price. They are. And that's by design. They're actually trying to meet other customers' prices. So, again, we got 3 pricing strategies we looked at: price skimming, market penetration, and competitive pricing. If you want to think of price skimming as market plus, and they're trying to overshoot the market, charge as much as they possibly can, skim the cream. Price skimming is a market plus strategy. Market price plus some more. Market penetration is market minus. They're trying to undercut other people's prices, give them promotional deals, get people in the door. And then finally, competitive pricing is the market strategy. We'll just price our products according to what the market is allowing at that time. So I gave you 3 examples: price skimming, market penetration, and competitive pricing. Think about it. Think about how we've defined them and see if you can come up with a few examples of your own. If you want to share those with me, I'd be happy to hear them. Heck, I might even steal them and put them in the videos next time if you come up with a really good example. Questions or comments, as always, I'm more than happy to entertain those. Feel free to drop me a line, and we will wrap up our discussion with pricing. Until next time, take care, everybody.